This is going to cover the fixer with masking grenades because that's the one that people seem to run the most. So how I break down using my fixer class with masking depends on the mission. So I always turn paramedic on just because if you're running masking grenades, it's the only option. You don't need to pick one with a bag. Your revive speed is increased by 100%, which is very helpful in picking people up, and combined with other perks is even better. The next 3 perks, you definitely want to go with side effects, in my opinion, unless you're running a different perk, but we're going to run the perk I'm mentioning is so side effects goes well with Darkness Falls, and Shadow Walker goes well with Night Owl. Just because Shadow Walker, I use that mainly if I need to go from place to place, like a long distance run. And then Darkness Falls is what I'll use if I want to post up somewhere and kill zombies. Darkness Falls will give you 18 seconds worth of masking. If you have 2 masking grenades, you can do the math. That's, 36 seconds? There's a lot of time in this game. So the side effects is lethal to the zombies. So essentially what you'd want to do is combine with Darkness Falls, you throw your masking grenade down, say at a stationary gun, you throw it down at somebody at a mortar, or at just a general point where you need to hang out and kill the zombies and get through a wave. And any zombies that run into the masking will die. So very helpful there. The next one you want to use, I always recommend using, is Cloakroom. Reviving your teammate grants masking air effect for 3 seconds for both of you. That one really comes in handy because if, say, you're playing Jerusalem 2, Dead Sea Stroll, and green gold's down at the van, and maybe your teammate died trying to pick him up, and there are 2 other people down near them. You pick green gold up, let's say your 3 other teammates. That's 3, 6, 9, 12 seconds of masking that you get just from picking up your teammates. And green gold all of a sudden becomes your little beacon. You want them to go down, because you know if you head over there and you pick them up, you'll go invisible, and you can set down your car part. So, and once again, wheatgrass is a must, especially this recent update where they have said that the increased difficulty due to the crossplay that they're trying to work out is definitely, I'm definitely feeling as far as zombie hits will take you down faster, so wheatgrass is even more important, and having more ammo or a starting gun be slightly different. This is the only class I really recommend not running pickpocket or scavenger. Now that's just my choice because the cooldown for those is 90 seconds. That's almost the amount of time it takes for somebody to come back from being dead. So having 2 bags and knowing where your bags are at in the area, maybe having your team save one, being vocal about it, be like, hey, can you guys save me this bag? Somewhere nearby, somewhere that's easy to access, so that way you can keep your team masked if things go south. You definitely want to try to use your masking grenades before things go bad. Next one, I always run under the table. Just nice to get, primary weapon restored, especially if you're out of ammo. And we want to go with trying not to have our teammates be down, so just entering the masking grenade should be enough. That one's good if you're running the explosive ammo, which we're not covering in this video. So then our next set of perks, you can either have the Casual 6 revolver, which you can find in game, Power Shot, which is what I recommend. All semi-automatic rifles gain increased penetration, and Lightning Hands, which increases your reload speed. I really recommend Power Shot because if you can get a side angle aim at a stack of zombies with a semi-auto, you can really tear through a tower, especially in places like Japan 1, even this map, New York 1, if you get at a certain angle where the Horde climbs up, and Jerusalem 1 is another good example. Now, we're going to use Darkness Falls for this map because there's just a lot of locations where we need to post up and kill lots of zombies. You could argue using Shadow Walker for this map because you have to get parts, but you have to get there first before you can even do the car parts, and if you're doing a solo run, that's probably going to be the harder part, is actually getting to the car parts. Then these next 3, You kind of have to choose between having increased heavy weapons ammo for every gun. This one's obviously not useful. I mean, they're stationary guns, but we don't really need them. And then the Big 5.0 is the one I go with. This is my kind of escape card if I get like a bull, or if I get really, like I'm meleeing and knocking zombies back and there's just too many of them. I can backpedal maybe 4 or 5 steps, pull out the payload rifle, shoot a few rounds. Bulls take 2 hits, dead on to kill, and it can really clear some space. So I tend to try to save that unless I know one's nearby. So that's how I run my fixer class for masking. I'm not going to cover explosive ammo. I'll maybe do that in a different video. For now, okay. Change class, fixer. Offline mode doesn't have any options for mutators or anything, so. It's too bad the bots can't pick up explosive ammo, although that would probably make the game way too easy. But it'd be interesting to see if reviving a bot would actually give them the explosive ammo. Because if that's the case, that would actually be a really good option to use in these solo runs, which I actually might experiment with. Because I can't imagine picking up all the bots and all of a sudden they all have clips of explosive ammo. They would just decimate everything in the area. Okay, actually chose the fixer class. Now, I should have equipped the other scout rifle because this one only is actually helpful if you have a team that has scout rifles, but I accidentally left it on, which is fine. I don't plan on using this gun the whole map, and it'll do for now.
We're going for it. Trying the subway to Inwood. Over.
Yeah, really?
In my opinion, a very underrated weapon.
Dropping a masking grenade.
If you ever see a bag and everybody's good on equipment, stim your team out or mask everybody. Don't just pick up a bag and waste a stim or a masking. Especially stims.
Anybody want seconds?
9 shots. So then, in essence, I could kill 4 bulls. If they're gathered up, probably more, but... Don't panic there. I figured I'd do like a fixer class instead of another offensive class, just so people have a kind of a variety of solo runs they can attempt to do.
Gotta be something.
Now I could just mask and run through this whole thing, but I'm just gonna run it normal. I see a sniper over there, but I'm not going to take it. I'm just going to stick with normal guns. If you're doing a sniper run, you won't really have the upgraded sniper, so...
Push the elevator button.
Creeper down.
I do realize that I'm a Prestige 5 fixer. It's nice to have those extra perks, but it's not going to it's not going to make all the difference in you succeeding or not.
I hit the button.
Get back far enough so the bots have some space to not die from the bull.
Wrong floor, assholes.
Should be able to take care of them.
Is that all you got?
Little glitch you can do sometimes and escape the elevator.
Dan, you there?
Always.
We're headed down. Out of food. Gotta go now. You coming? Over.
Look, I got food and booze for a month. Jawheads will be here by then. I'm gonna wait it out, but I'll keep an eye out for you.
I always wonder what happened to Dan.
Jesus Christ. Look down.
Holy Christ. You seeing this? Like the goddamn Thanksgiving Day.
There's a masking bag there. I'll remember that if things go south.
Parties in the Bronx.
There's a
Another
medkit
medkit
here.
there. Pretty decent setup as far as if I die. Not die, excuse me. They die, and I'm weak. Can mask and get away. See, and there's another set of bags, and there's another payload, so this is going to be a fairly easy fight. Sporting carbine, that'll kick my power shot into place. So I'm always looking for those semi-auto weapons. Which I think technically the bullpup does count
Over
as a
here.
semi-auto,
Look.
but
What's in here?
I'm gonna go with the compact just because I have a long-range weapon. But really your choice. Clear these guys out, see what's on the other side. No crates. Machine gun there for backup later. Now, in my previous video, I ran the Hellraiser, ran here in the center, threw C4 up and down the sides, blew it up, started a fire. I'm essentially going to do the same thing, I think, on this one. But I am tempted, however, to stand right. Actually, yeah, it depends on what the bots do. This is a first run, so if the bots stay right next to me here, then it'll be really easy to mask and take care of them. But if they move into defensive positions, then it's kind of going to be whatever they do. So let's go and start this.
Flame grenade out. Anybody else?
Trying to count to 18 in my head. Just trying to remember.
Hit him! There's an open elevator shaft on the other end. Okay? I'm hearing a lot of action from your way. It got messy in here.
Check my surroundings. Yeah, wipe out the last few.
Who wants more?
If I start seeing my bots get hit, I'm going to throw one down. But I think we're good.
Loading ammo. Coming in.
So since there's an infector coming in, we're just going to go ahead and mask again.
Anybody else?
Heads up! Infector!
Infector!
Infector's done!
Did everybody get some?
Reloading.
Spotted a hazmat.
Running out of ammo.
There's more where that came from.
That never
So
gets
Deshaun
easier.
needs some help. I still have that medkit upstairs.
Appreciate it.
I'm gonna get ammo, masking grenades, heal. I mean, excuse me, not heal. Pick up a health pack, then head down there. Lurker's probably gonna teleport. Didn't even need my heavy weapon for that one. Some maps are just too easy, like with masking grenades, just way too
Stay
easy.
quiet.
What do we have on kills? 248. 2 specials. I think I got hit once. I want to say it's 5 hits or 6 hits with wheatgrass on. Definitely not like it used to be. I watched some of my older videos from before the update, and you definitely can take a few more hits.
Creeper down. We're good. Subway's across and left. Look here.
Usually always one crate, medkit.
Looks like you could use some help.
Actually, no. I don't know why I don't like Angel.
Thanks. This will slow him down.
Auto turrets are great, but I prefer barbed wire or high voltage, especially the combo of the two. Now I have my sporting carbine. I'm going to keep that just because it's a semi-auto rifle, and I want the penetration from the bullets. We're going to load up all the defenses on the right side.
Oh, shit. Where? Picked up a...
That kind of puts a layer around me.
Wires ready.
Gives me a little bit of buffer. MGL there. Take note of where your heavies are at and if there's any bags around. Doesn't look like there's any, just that MGL. So that means I've got my 2 maskings and that's about it. So, oh, there's another one. So if things go south, like I throw my last masking grenade, I'm gonna make a run for that bag. Maybe grab a heavy at that point. Okay, so I have 38 seconds. Unpopular opinion, well at least for most people, I'm going to put the auto turret right here for the solo run because it's close by and I can refill it. And I can visually see when it runs out, so. Start this horde. Try to get the bots into a decent position, which they have chosen to stand right there. Start shooting as soon as you can. Power trap's gonna come in handy here. Now I'm gonna throw the center of my masking grenade, hopefully close enough to help all these guys. Now I heard a bull called out. Masking out. You hear that the auto turret's out. Gas.
We've got a man down. Ring grenade out.
And that gas is just really annoying. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and go for that last bag I have up there. We'll probably be fine. I mean, they're all almost dead. That gas just kind of did a number on everybody, but, well, me not being able to help them, essentially.
Welcome home.
We'll go ahead and use this up. I just use that because I know I have an MGL, and I'd rather have that in the tunnels than an RPG with one shot, so.
Thanks. Take care of yourself.
The bots are all almost dead and have been down, so they are gonna die.
Over and out. Hit the button.
Execution. Slayer of friends and zombies. 532 kills. Okay, so we're sitting pretty good. We've got near full health. They're dead, of course. Could be better, but you know, you've got to do what you got to do. They'll respawn once I open this.
We gotta move.
I'm going.
No turning back now.
Refill the auto turret because you never know if you're going to have to retreat all the way back up here. Sometimes that is the case. I'm hesitant to heal these bots just because they tend to get in terrible spots. Remember where that bag's at? In this map when you're going for the crates. So There's a good chance that they're gonna just take damage and get hurt anyways, so I'm just gonna hold off on that. Knowing where your bag's at on this one and bag spawns is so huge, especially if you notice where a bag isn't, you can assume where a bag is. Oh yeah, if you're running low on ammo for whatever reason and there's not that many zombies, let the bots do some of the work. They have unlimited ammo. Especially with that new challenge that's out right now. Definitely hear a bull.
Get off my train.
There he is.
Bull's gone.
Swear that perk there's a number on the bulls too. Alright, so we're gonna check for it's because they're all half health. This is probably gonna be a med kit.
Oh, my reputation
Yeah, it's a med kit.
Come on, creep.
I'll catch you up.
I'm gonna heal one of them. I always just make sure I have one med kit on me. If they all die and I'm the last person standing, I'll get up. That's when I can mask. Go invisible,
Can you
heal,
drive this thing?
run for my life, whatever I need to do.
This rabbit hole is chock-a-block with goodies.
I go to the far back right one right away just because I feel like it's the most difficult one to get to. And if I'm quick enough, I can usually get out safely.
Found a box. Bringing it back to the train.
Watch out for lurker spawns. I'm good. Definitely zombie spawns though.
The screamers.
So we're gonna drop this crate off. I'm gonna exit out this backside and try to go toward the screamer. Yeah, so we're gonna hang out here. No, we're not. Oh god, the bomber.
Take him out.
Alright, now we're gonna go up this staircase because my masking's empty and I definitely don't want to waste all my maskings in one go. Now you may be thinking I'm gonna go clear out the rest of that door that is upstairs. Oh, nice job, guys. But I'm actually gonna open that door on the bottom right because there's a bag spawn in there, and then I'm gonna show you where the next bag spawn's at. Right there's a bag spawn.
Look.
So good to know. And then in here is another bag spawn too. Lurkers inside this room.
Heads up, creeper. Loading ammo.
Another bag spawns right there, so that's super easy.
Got another one. Fucker better drive.
1 out of 7. Again, I'm always going over to that right staircase if I'm on the right, and then if I'm this side and I need to escape, I'll go up the left. Now, to play it safe, I could go up there right now because I'm probably gonna get a horde in a second, but I'm not too worried about it. Got 2 masking grenades. I know where more are at.
Bringing it back to the train. Good enough.
Another underrated weapon.
Here.
Another screamer. What do you know? We're gonna do the same thing.
Dropping a masking grenade. Found a screamer. Show's over. Screamer down.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure it out.
Hey, someone give him a hand! Bomber! Reloading! One of ours needs help.
Okay, now that the bomber's gone, these guys are like little beacons
Good to go.
for me to save them. They're gonna die, that's for sure, but okay, once again I'm posted up on this right staircase. They both died, which is fine. Great time to use a heavy.
Anybody else? I need bullets.
Now, just because I have a masking grenade doesn't mean I should waste it.
Infector! Look out for the spitball!
Come back. Don't run away from me.
Bull's gonna charge!
Vending machine.
Infector! We gotta shut him up.
Everybody's going north for the big freeze. Huh? Smart. Until the big thaw.
Bull's finally down. Infector! I took down the infector. Shut up. Hazmat down.
Now, I am out of masking. I know where there's more. Behind me. Up the stairs outside. The one thing I gotta make sure I save some ammo for if I run that way is the potential lurker. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to that bag. And I'm gonna need a new gun. Got my new masking.
Stay quiet. Out of ammo.
That's unfortunate. The power of proper meleeing right there. Knock back. Not run out.
Reloading.
Those giants in the Bronx must be shitting in their drawers by now.
Do the same thing as the slasher too. My bots are almost back too. So got two masking, got my double barrel.
Found a box.
I'm gonna see if I can swap a gun when I get back to the ammo. No, we'll just go with the shotgun.
I'll take what I can get. Here.
2 shotguns.
You guys are the best.
Alright, so I definitely know where that lurker's at. And I'm gonna finish off the crates in that area. Yep.
Creeper down.
Next crate.
Got another
Another
one.
lurker spawned. And he is definitely charging across the map right now. Alright, I'm gonna try to keep my bots alive, so I am gonna go straight away up here. Yeah, I did shoot him. Yeah, I shot him too.
Fuller, take him out. Anybody else?
It's sad, they just shot back. Nope.
Dropping a masking grenade. Reloading. Heads up. Bull. Bullet's gone.
Not even gonna mess around him and heal.
Lost every seed.
And now, I know,
Guns.
I don't know where any bags are at this moment. Well, like, I know where they could be. So that's my
When are we
next
gonna
goal.
leave?
Is to go to a place where I'm pretty certain
Tomorrow. Bring more.
Wow,
another
John.
bag's gonna be. And those lurkers, oh, I do have one masking, never mind. Well, I should definitely locate another bag. Which the next location for that is gonna be usually in the press room, or in the far top side center room. I normally I wouldn't just run in here and grab this crate, but because I have one masking grenade and I see that bag that I was talking
Another
about,
one.
I'm gonna go ahead and just
Look here.
do my thing.
Loading ammo. here.
Oh, you guys are the best.
I could have masked there, but I'm just aware of my skill level and what I can and can't handle, so.
Gas bag, moving in.
This is the shotgun with the increased range that you get from beating it with the Hellraiser.
What happens, right, when the armored
Don't open that door,
turn
trust me. Just
armored
it's a
seat.
death trap down there.
Reloading.
One more crate. Super easy.
Got another one. Fucker better drive. Gotta be quiet here.
For the hell of it.
When
Done.
are we gonna leave?
Really easy.
Who's coming aboard?
Let's see how long it takes to kill a
Robin, we
zombie.
gotta go now.
1,
Do you
2,
wanna try?
3, 4, 5. About 5 seconds.
I can't!
Bomber looks like he's not dying from it. And there you go. There is beating New York 1 solo fixer, no mutators, no glitches. Super simple. Just know where your bags are at. That's probably the easiest way to get the katana if you're looking for just getting the katana. Which if you're just going to get the katana, go for it. But I think you should just go all the way. You'll become a better player practicing playing at extreme, and you get more XP, and I think there's just more general satisfaction, in my opinion, from beating it on the hardest setting. And once you start playing extreme more, anything less than extreme just feels too basic. Wow, Angel. Damn. That's a lot of damage. Alright. There's New York 1 Descent. I'm just going to show my class once again at the end. I did it covered Y at the beginning, and I'm going to cut down my video a little bit because I accidentally started with the gunslinger, and then add this to a new playlist called How to Beat Every Map as a Fixer. So, figured I'd do one with the offensive class, which did the Hellraiser, got all the maps done, and then one with the support class, which the fixer is a pretty popular one. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you later.